Well, good Sunday evening to you. It's for the most part a really nice day outside today. Notice here on the loop, satellite and radar, we started off with not a lot of clouds in the sky there, got some sun, then we got some isolated thunderstorms into the mix, some stronger ones down here to the southeastern corner near Springfield. But nonetheless, there was a lot of sunshine today and it was pretty warm too. Zooming out to the national scene here, you can notice that off to our west, we're seeing a lot of dry conditions here. That's because of a ridge that's starting to build into the forecast. We're going to get that same ridge over us too, and it's already starting here too, but it's really going to start to build in as we go into the start of our week, which is good news for us. Anytime we get an upper level ridge, that means our rain and storm chances are significantly suppressed, and then also our temperatures are on the rise. Now, I will point out here that within this ridge, there is a tiny little short wave into the mix, could bring a little bit of some moisture. So I'm going to go over that in just a second, but I got to point that out as we go into the storm chances for tomorrow. But for the most part, the ridge is in place, and that is good news for us. Because if you notice here, moisture at the surface, let me get out of the way so you can really see it just taper on out of here. We have dew point values into the 30s, really not seeing much until we get over here to the eastern plains. So for the most part, low level moisture is really suppressed tomorrow, and that is going to be the case also for our rain and storm chances too. So notice here on the stormcast, there's going to be some tiny blips into the forecast, and while we do have the upper ridge over us, the short wave is providing a little bit of some moisture for some rain chances. Not very impressive rain chances for us, but I do got to point them out. So notice here, we get some clouds into the mix after lunchtime, then we get some small isolated rain showers into the higher terrain first before pushing eastward. One of these could produce maybe a thunderstorm. Nothing severe, nothing super strong. Really, most of us are going to stay dry for our Monday, and that is good news. We could see some showers during the dinner time hours, but for the most part, dry conditions for Monday, which is good news for us. Now, temperatures tomorrow also are heating up. 82 degrees in the Springs, 78 in Monument, 90 in Pueblo and along the Arkansas River. So we got the reds back on the map here. Definitely means that it's warmer, and that's in due part of that ridge that I keep talking about there. So anytime we get a ridge into the mix, it means the weather is going to be a little bit more favorable for us. Now, with that change in the pattern, the smoke also starts to exit a little bit more so as well. Notice here we're seeing a little bit more of our map on the screen there. That means that smoke is really starting to exit out of our neck of the woods here, and it's starting to be elsewhere into the region. So a lot of people are sensitive to the smoke. If that is you, there is good news onto the horizon. So here's the radar right now, maybe a shower in Pueblo, just moving eastward there. Elsewhere, we're looking pretty good, very dry at the moment. Here's Woodland Park, few cars on the road for our Sunday evening, 54 degrees on the WireNut Home Services camera. And here's downtown, not much going on at Widener Field, 65 degrees on the Phil Long Ford Motor City camera. So here's how that plays out in the 7-day forecast. You can notice that there is a lot of sunshine on this map. There's some slight rain chances for the next 2 days, but as that ridge really starts to be in place, you're going to notice drying out by midweek and temperatures still climbing. So we're still in that summertime temperature feel, 90 degrees in Pueblo, 93 on Thursday there, in the upper 80s in Canyon City, and also warm in Woodland Park. Same story here in Colorado Springs. You can notice here that we have a lot of sunshine